Welcome back. Just in Time for Foster Youth is working to ensure all local foster youth have access to mental health resources that they need. Here to tell us about Just in Time for Foster Youth's mental wellness services is Chief Empowerment Officer Dawn Wells. Dawn, thank you so much for coming in. It's great to see you. And as you and I were just talking about, you have been involved in Just in Time for Foster Youth for 15 years now.
About 15 years, yeah. I started as a volunteer, actually, so I've been with the organization for about 20 years, but then 15 years ago they asked me to be the temporary executive director, and I've been there ever since. So.
And what is it about this organization, about the work that you guys do, that keeps you excited about the difference that you're making in these young people's lives?
Well, I used to be in television, and after the Combine shootings, I created a campaign to recruit mentors. And I became a mentor myself. I started mentoring two young people who went into the foster care system. And that's when I became very aware of the challenges that they were going to face. And most of it, from my standpoint, is that they are in foster care and they become disconnected. They move around a lot. Some people have 20 placements before they age out. And then when they age out, there's no support system for them. So my thing has been to create that caring community that they can rely on. And we have like 800 volunteers. We serve about 2,600 youth every year now. And so what's exciting to me is I watch the impact of having that support system where people are really thriving.
Yeah, and a big part of this, and we talk about it all the time, is that so many times these individuals who are coming to you, there is a lot of mental health concerns. There's mental health concerns with kids of all ages, whether they're in the foster care system or not. So what are some of the resources that you guys have, and how are you guys helping those individuals?
Well, let me emphasize what you just said, which is there's a mental health crisis for young adults in America right now. It's like 36% say that they are experiencing higher rates of depression, anxiety, loneliness, disconnection. And so that just gets amplified for the young people we serve. So there's a crisis anyway, there's a lack of resources. Young people, when they've done studies, 68% said I can't find resources even when I seek them out. And so what we've done is we've brought that into our community. So we have a clinician who's on our staff, and we are having in a partnership with Alliant International University. They supply us with students who are getting their degrees, and we're able to provide free, unlimited therapeutic services for young people. So last year we had like 1,700 sessions, free sessions, and it's for as long as you need to go. It's not like 6 sessions and you're done.
Right.
So, and it's been so successful. And really the really extraordinary thing about it is that young people who have been in foster care have been therapy adverse because they've seen it as a weapon to be used against them. They didn't go because they wanted to, they went because somebody told them to.
Sure.
So they want to avoid the whole thing. And everybody's advocating for it. People just encourage other people to go. So it's grown over the past couple of years to an extraordinary degree.
Which is incredible. Now, I said we're coming into the holidays, so how can people get involved with what you guys do, the work that you do, especially this time of year?
Well, we really rely on community support, and that's with volunteers and with people who give us what we call investments in these young people going forward. So you can go to our website, jitfosteryouth.org. You can find all kinds of volunteer opportunities, and it's everything from coaching people to doing a presentation to helping us with events, and that's what makes things work. We say it's that old thing about if you give somebody a fish they can eat for a day, you teach them how to fish, they can eat for a lifetime, but if they join a fishing community, then on the days they can't fish, they're still going to be well. So we rely on the community to provide that reliable, responsive community for our young people.
Well, you're doing wonderful work and really changing lives. Dawn, we appreciate you coming in and shedding some light on what you're doing and how people can help.
All right. Thank you so much for having us.
All right.